Hey guys, welcome to my new video. In this video I will show you my vacation reading list, so have fun with the video. So the first book is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. It also reminds me of Harry Potter because Gilderoy Lockhart. So I'm just gonna read the little text on the back for you. It says, "We are liars, we are beautiful and privileged, we are cracked and broken, a tale of love and romance, a tale of tragedy. Which are lies, which is truth, you decide." So as you can see, I already started reading the book. I'm almost finished. I'm at page 172 and I love this book so far. So the story is set on an island, Beechwood Island. It's a really small island, and it's basically about this girl and about this whole family, the Sinclair family, who owns buildings on this island, and about every summer the whole family meets up on this island and the kids are having a lot of fun, and it's about their relationships, about what they are going to do on the island, and it's really good so far. It's different than I expected. I don't even know what I expected, but I expected something different than the actual story, because I had no idea what kind of book this would be, because I mean it doesn't really say that much on the back, and I don't know, is here something at the beginning? No, not even at the beginning is something else, so I was like, it's kind of a surprise, but like I said, I gave you a little bit of a plot, so maybe you want to check this book out. So the next book is in German, actually, but the English title is Chosen at Nightfall, and this is the 5th part of the Shadow Falls Camp series, and I love these books. These are my favorite books. It's basically about this girl, Kylie, and she finds out that she's somehow supernatural. She doesn't know what kind of thing she is, so she goes to this camp where there are just supernatural people, like all this kind of stuff, and she has to find out who she is, and it's really like exciting. There's like plot twists, and then there are the bad people, and I love about this book that this camp feeling the whole time. Like, I love camps. I want to go to a camp, guys. Really badly, because camps are so cool. Campfires and just like, I don't know, it's really cool, and that's why I really love this book. It's all gives me that camp feeling, and it's really exciting, and that's the 5th part. I think that's the second last book of the series, but C.C. Hunter actually published a sequel to this book, and I'm really excited. I'm definitely gonna read this, and yeah, it's really exciting. I can really recommend this book to you. Next book is in German as well. It's Magisterium, the Golden Tower by Cassandra Clare and Holly Black, and I really love this series. A lot of people say that it's similar to Harry Potter, and that's why I don't like it. I don't think so. It's basically about this magic school, but it's like underground. It's not like Hogwarts, like this castle somewhere. It's like underground school, and it's also like, it's about magic, the book, but a different kind of magic than Harry Potter. More like the magic of the 4 elements, so fire, earth, air, and stuff like this. It's basically the story of Callum and his friend basically having to go through adventures because there's an evil person, as always. There's always a villain. Let's be honest, there's almost always a villain, no matter what, a book, a movie, and well, they have to fight against this, and it's really exciting. I love the book, and I had a lot of negative stuff about the book because people compared it to Harry Potter and think like, oh, it's just a copy of Harry Potter. I don't think that's a copy of Harry Potter. I think it's so much different. Yes, there are similarities, but if you're looking for similarities, you're always gonna find some. So I think that is still a really good book. I think this is the last book in the series, and I loved the books before that, so oh my god, the story's going to end. That was a plot twist that I really didn't like at the end of the last book, so I'm really excited how the authors are going to make this good again. So next we have 2 graphic novels, and the first one is Harlequin. I started reading the Harlequin series after my internship at a bookstore, because they said I could pick a book or anything at the store for free, and I actually picked the first graphic novel of Harlequin series, and I was really excited because this is in German, by the way, as well, so and it's really cool. Like, it's it's colored, and I don't know, I think it's really cool. It's really exciting, and there are a lot of different artists that worked on the book. So there are a lot of different drawing styles, and that's why I think it's really cool. And I also love the storyline. I love Harlequin. She's just like such a badass. She's like, I don't know, she's somehow a hero, but also not, because she's like, well, she is killing people, but mostly the bad guys. So she's kind of like an evil hero, I guess. Like, there's probably a special word for this, but I don't know the word, so. And it's called Harlequin in Hollywood. And I'm really excited to read this. The next graphic novel is The Walking Dead. This is the, which one is it? The fourth graphic novel of a comic, you can say whatever you want, of The Walking Dead. And I was really pissed at The Walking Dead comics. When I started with the first comic, I was like scared if I may not like the drawing style or something, and I loved the drawing style. I was like, oh my god, this is so detailed, this looks literally so dope, and I was like really excited. Then I bought the second comic, and I was so disappointed because the artist who makes the drawings changed in comic 2 till like ongoing, because in the first comic Tony Moore did the drawings and the artwork, and now it's Charlie at work, and Tony Moore only does the covers. I was like really disappointed because I really don't like the artwork that much, because it's really dark and not that detailed, and I just don't like, I just prefer Tony Moore's artwork. But still, I love the storyline because it's like the TV show The Walking Dead, but it's like slightly different, and that's why I love it so much, because it's not the same. Because, well, it would be boring if they would do the TV show exactly like the comics, because then there wouldn't be anything new for the people who already read the comics. So I understand why it's different, and that's what I like about it. And this one is in English, because I also watched The Walking Dead in English, so I wanted to go with the English version of the comic. And I love to take graphic novels with me on vacation, because I just love to read them on the beach, because it's just like, it's not that complicated to read. Like, the sun is shining and it's hot, and you're just like laying in the sun, and you're just like, oh, you can't concentrate properly, you know? Novels, you don't have to concentrate that well, because you can just look at the pictures and will understand the storyline pretty much, because that's what graphic novels are about. Okay, so the next two books, probably all of you know, it's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I don't know which part that is, but you don't believe me how hard it was to get this book, because it was so hard to actually get this book, because I bought the first 4 books on Amazon, and they arrived in this version, in the British version. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy the next one as well, and the picture showed the British version, so this one, but the American version arrived, and the American version is slightly bigger and has like a different cover. It's like, well, not the picture, but like it's more like, I don't know, it's like wobbly. It's more wobbly. Is that even a word, wobbly? So I sent them back, and then I had to find the right version of the book. Hard to find English books in Germany, because usually, like, the smaller bookshops, they don't really have that big of an English section of the store, so only small sections, and they only usually have a couple of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So, but in none of the stores I went to a lot of stores, and none of the stores had this version, the purple book cover thing. I managed to find all the other books, like this one, in Berlin and everywhere. But then we went on a school trip to a different city, and I went to the bookstore there, because it was a slightly bigger bookstore than we have, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. And they had this book, and I was so happy, because it was the last one that I still needed, because I already continued reading with the other parts, and I just skipped this one because I just couldn't find it anywhere. And now I have it, and I'm so happy. And this is the same with the graphic novels. I just love to read this on the beach, because it's like easy to read, and Greg is just funny. The last book is kind of my emergency book, like, just in case I finish all of these books and I don't have anything to read anymore, I'm gonna read this book. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I started reading this book a couple of years ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I never continued because I thought this is in English and I thought it was too complicated for me, and I was like, I'm not good enough, my English is not good enough to read this, and I was like freaking out. I was like, oh, I can't read this, no, I wasted my money, but I decided finally give it a try and read it. I'm gonna read for you the text on the back because I don't remember what it's about. So, a mysterious island, an abandoned orphanage, a strange collection of peculiar photographs. It all waits to be discovered in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, an unforgettable novel that mixes fiction and photography in a thrilling reading experience. As our story opens, a horrific family tragedy sets 16-year-old Jacob journeying to a remote island off the coast of Wales, where he discovers the crumbling ruins of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. As Jacob explores its decaying bedrooms and hallways, it becomes clear that Miss Peregrine's children were more than just peculiar. They have been dangerous. They may have been quarantined on a deserted island for a good reason, and somehow, impossible though it seems, they may still be alive. Wow, that sounds mysterious, and I'm really excited to read this. So this is my backup book in case I finish all the other ones. Which, you know, you never know. I don't know how much I'm gonna read, so... And I'm sorry for the noise if you hear something. That's the rain, because it just started raining. So, this one, all my books that I'm gonna take with me on vacation. And yeah, I'm really excited to read all of them. I can give you a review if you want. So that was my video for today. I hope you had a lot of fun watching it. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like this kind of video. And don't forget to hit that bell if you want to get notified every time I post a video, so you don't miss any. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. Bye!